Just jump and text, pack a bag and get away fast. Peace, y'all. Peace, Mystique. Peace, Taquan. Wagwan. He said it's your theme song. Ashe. Peace be love. Melanated graffiti. You made it today. Golden healer. Nobody realer. Melanated said one of my favorite songs in life. Ashe. We vibing tonight. Y'all already know we tribing tonight. How was y'all day though? I wanna do it. Okay, go live. Okay. Peace, Laylee. How are you? I'm about to get this incense burning and we're gonna start the show tonight. He said they kicked us out early. We didn't get to perform. Damn, son. Damn. Okay. So maybe next time. Peace, Daron or Darren. My name said you are glowing for real. And it ain't not like a fresh little shower. I do notice it's interesting because like I take 2 showers a day. And so I shower around like noon. And most times I shower before I go live. But there are some days that I don't. And I noticed like I could tell when my aura is squeaky clean versus when it got a little taint to it. And because it's like it shows up on the live. Like I guess I won't say it shows up on the live, but I get to clearly see it on the live. And I noticed that I just feel better. I look better when I take my shower before the live. So we got that squeaky clean. I say, know what I mean? Thank you, Baby Boo, for the comment. Peace, Baby Boo. I am well. Thank you for asking. Peace, Miss Sheba. All right, so y'all, let's go ahead and flow in. Just jump in the text, get back a bag and get away fast. Welcome into the Crystaline Mars Show. I am your co-host, Mrs. Duüblé Jones, the lady with the stones, to come here and to leave us alone. So I'm a spiritual guide to assist you in this life in any way that I can. Head over to the website. Do you see this freaking beauty on my hand? Do you see her? Shout outs to our lovely graffiti. This is, I should name this Baby Boo Graffiti, but I named her Abundance, okay? Super. Don't get distracted by a cute ass nail. Don't get distracted. But Graffiti requested a custom order. And when I made one for him, I was like, ooh, I had to make me one. And I had to add her to the website. So we have Cat's Eye. We have Tiger's Eye. We have Goldstone. Hold on. So when I was about to go live, y'all know I got on my little Unikite necklace today. But I was like, ooh, do I want to model? Bitch, I might have to make me a cat's eye necklace, bitch. Do we got some more yellows? I don't think we got enough over there. But it will pair beautifully with this piece. Look. Oh, I want to scream, but I'm going to keep my composure. But this piece is great for abundance, energy, vitality, focus, money, grounding, as well as transferring your consciousness into your other bodies. Super gorgeous piece. I did create some earrings as well. As y'all can see, I told y'all, I always make pieces for y'all, bitch. So now I gotta come with a necklace. I gotta come with a necklace. You can if you like. But I always create pieces for y'all. And I show up with the same dusty, musty, and crusty pieces. And like I said, when I had created her, like these colors are so gorgeous. So she's available on the website for only $20, y'all. Only $20, make ya holla. The earrings are $25 if I'm not mistaken. Yes. And if you bundle it up, they are available for a set and you can get $5 off. You said, I'm gonna need that set. Beautiful. Thank you. And she, especially for my melanated kings and queens. You know what I mean? It's just... But anyway, y'all head over to the website, y'all. Get what y'all need. Don't forget, you'll get free shipping for all U.S. orders over $75. Shout outs to all of y'all. I thank y'all every day. I'm gonna thank y'all to death because I really do extend my gratitude for the love that y'all show in every way. From your super chats, your cash apps, your orders that you place, your bookings that you all place. Y'all have been showing up, especially when it comes to taking advantage of these weekly service sales. Okay, so don't forget the weekly service sale is the 15% off the past life regression session. So book your session today for next week, whatever time you want to, on crystalinemars.com. Okay, I look forward to connecting with y'all one-on-one, but you're always welcome here. Thank y'all for sharing this space with us as well, bitch. I'm about to get on y'all nerves with this hand tonight. I'm just letting you know. I hope you understand tonight. But yes, we do have time tonight. We running divine, but we got motherfucking time. Brother Logas will not be joining us tonight, so I will have some space at the end of the collective reading tonight. So if you do want a personal reading, y'all can send y'all love offerings in. It could be a question or three. It could be a general past, present, future, love, career, past life, ancestral, week ahead, month ahead, year ahead, whatever y'all need. Y'all can go ahead and send y'all love offerings in, and I'll conduct those first come, first serve. But let's go ahead and get into the message of the day. So the message of the day is: know your boundaries. Respect your boundaries. Know your limit. We're on episode 402, right? That 402 represents that Libra energy because 402 adds up to 6 Libra. We're officially in the shadow period. I did upload the Libra full moon, and I talked a little bit about Venus moving direct. I posted that video on YouTube, so y'all head over there after the live, tap in so you can get what you need so you can work with this inner G. Okay, like I said, it's a lot of prosperity, a lot of wealth, a lot of balance that is here for us, a lot of reparation type energy. And so it is important that with this overflow that's coming through for you, that you do not over freaking do it. Okay, I was a little all over the place. Well, not all over the place. I wasn't sure where I really wanted to, like, what the message of the day was going to be. Spirit was real quiet. Spirit was real quiet, like, before I went live. There are times where I, you know, get a lot of downloads and I just know what I'm coming with. But today I was like, literally up until the time I was typing in the title, I'm like, okay, so what's the energy about? You know, what does the collective need? And I pulled a few cards, and the Justice in reverse, which is the Libra card in reverse, came out. We had the 3 of Cups come out, and we had the 9 of Cups in reverse as well. And so I got this message of, it's all right to like, because some of you may be wanting to show up for the people around you. You may be wanting to give. Maybe you got a little bit of energy now, right? Maybe you got a little bit of money right now. Maybe you got a little bit of something, and you want to share. I encourage you to share the wealth. I encourage you to share the love, but don't fucking overdo it. Know your boundaries, okay? Don't forget your responsibilities. Don't forget your goals. Don't forget what you are working towards, okay? Because with this 9 of Cups in reverse and the Justice in reverse, it was like, hey, don't you dare tip your damn scales to show up for somebody else, okay? So do what you can, and then let somebody else do the rest, okay? You got to find somebody else to do it. So, and it felt like it was a more of an internal thing, because maybe in the past you overextended yourself and you said yes because maybe you felt like you were the only one that this person or these people could lean on, and so you would always just deplete yourself, pour, and then you're literally left with scraps, and you're like, fuck, how did I get here again? I got you, baby boo, Guave, for your offering. But it was giving like, I saw the scenario when I was channeling this energy where it was like somebody who was drinking. Y'all know, like, when you drink and you get like super bent. I got you, Crystal K, for your reading. When you get super bent and you like, I got you, Miss Jackie, for your reading. Ashe. And you like, I'm not gonna drink no more, right? You hung over the next day. You like, I am not getting that drunk no more. I am not doing that no more. And then the next weekend come and hear your ass go again. That's what, you know, Ma'at's coming through with the Justice energy. That's what your ancestors, your higher self is coming through like, okay, now don't forget. Come on now. You know, balance. Checks and balances, okay? Checks and balances. Make sure your ducks are in a row again before you move things around. Don't be going in your freaking savings, pulling out. If you ain't got it, you ain't got it. And what you do have, spend it wisely. Okay, and that's energy in all of its forms. Okay, so definitely take heed, because we closed out cycles, and again, the abundance is flowing through, the love is flowing through, the energy is coming through for you, and it's like, can we not do this again? Here we go again. We don't want to repeat those things. Okay, so just be mindful. And I need y'all to be very intentional when it comes to just believing what's here for you, believing what's possible for you. I spoke a lot of things into existence when it comes to what was going to manifest, or maybe I just saw it, right? I don't know which one it was. I don't know if I spoke it or I saw it or both of them, but my words definitely, what came through for me, Ashe Daddy, I love you so much. What came through for me, literally was in alignment with what I spoke about 2 days ago. 2 days ago, I had recorded the daily energy for the YouTube video, and I was like, Merry full moon, we're officially in this energy. This energy has been super beautiful to me. Bitch, ain't shit happened yet. I just was speaking it. I was just speaking it. I did tap into the energy, and I was like, okay, I do know the energy that this full moon is bringing, and it has to do with money. It has to do with love, right? It has to do with beauty. It has to do with like all good things. Well, not all good things, but all things karma. And I know what I've been putting out. I know what I done paid off, bitch. I done paid my debt. I no longer screen the calls, bitch. I answer them, and it's some debts that, bitch, they just not gonna, bitch, we gotta dispute some shit. We gotta dispute some shit. But when it comes to me being intentional, when it comes to me being a great steward over that of which I am being coming into alignment with, I know what I've been doing. So I was like, I'm gonna speak that. I'm gonna speak that. And 2 days in advance, and then I woke up to unexpected money, today, and I'm just like, I fucking Shay. Like, I knew it. I knew it, and I'm gonna be a good student. You know what I mean? And so I just want y'all to be very intentional. That's why I do the daily energy, right? I post the videos when it comes to full moon, new moon energy. I come up here and channel messages for the blast. I provide services for your ass so we can align with the energy, so we can unlock our chakras, so we can really tune in, right? And clear out the static, clear out the fog, so we can see what's here. So we can prepare ourselves to sustain that of which we are calling in, right? So that's the message of the day. Respect your boundaries, know your limits, okay? All right, so that concludes the message of the day. Now let's go ahead and get into the daily energy. Peace, Jerome. Peace, lovely baby boo. You said heading there after this show. Oh, you're heading to the video or to the site? Which one would you like? I don't know what you was talking about tonight. You said I will see y'all on the run back. Ashe. Peace. I am Spiritual Mo. What you talking about? What you doing here, fo? I was just trying to rhyme, but it ain't flow. Damn. Okay, baby boo. I got you, baby boo. In the anonymous. Okay, so let's see. Let me put these cards away. And it was interesting because last night I had a dream about my dad. And I had a dream. It wasn't about my dad. I had a dream that I was doing me. And I had some booty shorts on in the dream. And I was in a public space. I literally had on like the booty shorts, bitch, where my cheeks was out. And I remember walking in the dream, and I was like, bitch, pull your damn shorts down. So I pulled my shorts down. And then I looked ahead, and it was my dad sitting there with a group of guys, maybe like 2 other guys, and my dad was looking at me the whole time. And I was like, oh, hey, Dad. Hey. Look, as I try to like pull my shorts down. And so then this morning, it was put on my heart to bless my mom with something. And then next thing you know, it was 1:29. I looked at the clock, it was 1:29. That's his birthday. And I'm like, okay. And now his song's coming on. And so I'm just channeling this. I just got to share it real quick. Some of y'all may be from the booty short dream. My point in saying that was you are under surveillance. So it is important how you carry yourself. It is important how you speak, because you never know who fucking looking. You never know who fucking looking. All right. So be very intentional, and there may be some things that are placed in your heart. Okay. And I shared that message with y'all, and it came full circle. I don't know why I didn't think to share the message of the day with y'all, because that's something that I battled today. Like, I normally like to go above and beyond, especially financially, when it comes to like blowing money is my love language. Especially if I love you and you need help, I will definitely give you. If I have $129, I will give you like 100, because I know, like, oh, spend a check and get it right back. That's normally my logic. But after bumping my head a million times recently, over the few years, because it ain't even be recently, bitch. Sometimes I'll spend a check and get it right back. Sometimes I'll spend a check and I'll be waiting the whole fucking season to get it back. And after waiting the whole season a few times, I was like, okay, I gotta make a difference, right? So it was put on my heart to gift something with my mom, gift something to my mom. And I was like, but how much do I want to bless her with? And I had this large number, right? I was like, ooh, this number, right? And I'm like, I could do that. I could do that. That ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? And I was going back and forth, though. I didn't make the commitment. I didn't tell her nothing. I talked to her, and then she asked me, she's like, hey, you got a love donation? You know, I need a little money for the so-and-so. And I was like, see, I fucking knew it was coming, bitch. And so I was like, I don't know. I'm going to see what I can do. I'm going to see what I can do. And so I just been sitting with it all day, like, how much am I going to give? Because I know I got this large amount that I do want to give her. But is that the wisest decision? Though my bank account look how it looks, is that the wise decision right now? You know, like, I'm just like, like, am I being called to give this? Because it was 129, bitch. I'm going to say what the number is. I'm like, it's 129. Like, I saw 129. My daddy came through. Maybe my daddy is trying to tell me to give my mama 129, right? And so, because I called her at 129, that's what she asked for the money. And I'm like, is this what you were talking about, daddy? But as I sat with it throughout the day, I was like, no, we're not doing that. We are not doing that. And then I was around my mom earlier, and one of her friends called, and she was like, she found out how much more she needed to pay whatever her balance was. And she was like, oh my gosh, so I just need 130. And I was like, wow. And I'm over here talking about I'm about to pay 129, bitch. You going to get your help. Like, it's some other people that's going to help you. It's other people that's lined up. So I'm going to just give you a little something. I'm going to give you a little something. And so recently, within like the past hour or so, I made up my mind on how much I was going to give my mama. And that's a message in itself, because remember I was saying, like, when I started with the message of the day, spirit was quiet. Spirit was quiet. And some of y'all ancestors, your higher self, your spirit guides, your spiritual team may be real quiet right now just to see. Like, all right, come on. Let's see if you can connect the motherfucking dots. You going to blow this 129, or you going to sit the fuck down. You going to give that little sprinkle and allow for this assistance to come through other forms, because it is. You know what I mean? You just need to share. Don't be stingy and still share the wealth. That was the motherfucking balance, right? With this 402 balance card that came out. You know what I mean? So that was a message. Somebody's ancestor or higher self may just wanted to channel that to assist you, because I don't know, you know, maybe somebody's going through the same thing where you're going back and forth, like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Or, you know, like I said, it don't have to be money for you. It could be you showing up, because somebody may also invite you somewhere. There could be like a family reunion happening. There could be things that are moving, and you just want to show up, but you're like, I can't show up fully. You know, show up in the way that you can without depleting yourself, without, you know, just literally, you know, drying yourself out, and then you waiting to get replenished again. You know what I mean? Or it takes forever for you to replenish yourself in whatever way, shape, or form that is. So that's what I got. That was the message and the extendo clip. And I think we can officially move on to the daily energy. I had to get that out. And it's interesting because y'all know I'm very vulnerable with y'all. I don't tell y'all every single thing, but I do share some intimate things and some things that I process and things that I'm growing through. And it's the little things that I don't even think matters that does. Like, just me sharing that. A lot of y'all are commenting like, I needed to hear that, you know, that message resonated with me. And I'm over here like trying to beat around the bush and keep it fucking moving, and just kind of like, I'm like, that's my shit. But that's why I am so honest up front and transparent with y'all, because I know that my shit is your shit. It may look a little different, but we all be going through the same shit. We all be going through the same shit. And if I can help you not repeat some shit that I've been repeating, that I know you probably been repeating, then I'm gonna come through and channel a message to give you what you need so we can go ahead and close that bitch up. Because I know what I'm doing, and I want you to do the same. Like I said, I share this space, I share this live, I share my gifts, I share my talents, I share all that I have, all that I am, with intentions to help you to fuck level up, you know, to help you, you know, sustain certain things, and you know what I mean? So it's not just, like I said, when I win, you win, and I want us all to win. So again, thank y'all for sharing the space. Thank y'all for holding space as I just, like, you know, just went on a tangent, but I hope whoever needed to receive that, I know you did, and you are welcome. Okay. Miss Sheepa said, Ashe, this message definitely resonates with me. Thank you for sharing your testimony. Ashe, y'all. Because I'm like, I mean, I could do it. But you don't have to do everything. Everything is not for you to do in full. Everything is not for you to do in full. You are in position. You are in these people's lives for a reason, for you to show up, for you to share what you are being blessed with. But again, know your fucking limits. Okay? Know your limits, because remember, you know, we all have our different paths. We all have our different purposes. We all have these different things that we're being called to create, to invest in, to build. And you got big shit that you're working on. Not saying that they don't, but you can't forget. You can't forget, like, yo, I'm going to need a little something, a whole lot of something for what I know I got to carry in this life, right? And even not about carrying, it's like, I want to be fucking comfortable. You know what I mean? And I don't know what you're doing with your money, but I know what I'm about to do with mine, right? I don't know what you're doing with your energy, but I know what I'm about to do with mine. I don't know what you're doing with your time, but I know what I'm about to do with mine. Like, just don't forget what you got to do with yours, okay? Mind you and yours. And continue to let it flow. Ashe? Peace, Richard Wright. Hey, baby boo. You said just wanted to swing through and show a little love. May you have a greatly blessed night. Thank you, and same to you. Honey Ivy said, I may be in and out, but don't forget you. I don't forget you at all. I love you. Yeah, you cute said, you are blessed to be a blessing. Ashe. Honey Ivy said, you keep it real. Ashe. Yeah, you cute said, that's what I mean. I'm tired of getting nothing back. Well, you're always getting it back. You may not get it back from that person, but you're always getting it back. But depending on what it is, depending on how much you're giving out, depending on what karmic lessons your soul needs to learn, that will determine how quick or slow. Like I said, it was a lot of seasons where I get it back, I get it back, I get it back. And by me knowing that, I would spend it. I would spend it. I would spend it. And, but then I also started reflecting on, like, my trends. Like, I was talking to Brother Logas one time, and he was like, my karmic cycle, it's like every 4 years or so, I have a reset. Like, I'm at a peak, and then got to start over. Then I'm at my peak, and I got to start over. And I was like, well, honestly, as I reflect, every season is like a reset. Like, every fall is a reset. Like, every fall is pretty abundant for me. Every spring is pretty abundant for me. At the beginning of summer is pretty abundant for me. At the beginning of winter, come on, you ain't seen nothing yet. At the beginning of winter, like, when we're entering each season, it's like the universe always blesses me with abundance, but then I squander the shit. And so they was like, you know what, bitch? Since you want to squander the shit, you gonna fucking wait till next season. And so this season in my life, I'm like, fuck that. And since I've been a good steward, it's just been flowing. It's just been flowing. It's just been flowing. So I'm like, okay. Okay. All I had to do was just sit the fuck down a little bit, allow myself to spin, allow myself to enjoy and share it, but just don't fucking overindulge. Okay, I got it. So continue to give, continue to give, but have boundaries. Have boundaries. Know how much to give and be okay with giving that. They may try to guilt trip you or whatever the fuck. You may feel bad because you're like, oh, they really need. You do what you can do, and that's all you can do. Period. And then you won't get that back multiplied. Okay? Because if I would have gave her 129, I know I would have made 129 back. Now, when? I don't know. That is not guaranteed, right? But I know by me just keeping my heart open, allowing myself to be a blessing and share my blessings, that I'm going to get that 129 multiplied on top of what I gave her, just because I got it. I got the lesson. You know what I mean? And so, Ashe. Yogi said, definitely need to hear that. I'm the same way. Melanie said 129 is the exit to get to my house for real. Wow! Look at the divinity. Yeah, you cute said me too. It's a Capricorn in me. I'm learning to keep stuff for me. Yeah. Yup. I'm a Capricorn moon. So definitely my Capricorn moon reminds me like, bitch, don't get so caught up in your emotions and now you all happy and you woo. No, bitch, don't fucking forget. Don't fucking forget. Ashe. All right, coolio. Peace, y'all. Let's go ahead and get to the daily energy for real. Is yet to come the best. We're going on intermission. The best is yet to come today. Oh, down. But I'm gonna say it. Today is the first day of the best days of your life. Okay, come on, y'all. Let's go. You ain't seen nothing. You ain't seen nothing. Yeah, this is my part, y'all. I'm coming. You ain't. Hold on. Say nothing. You ain't seen nothing yet. You ain't. Y'all know I don't really know how to dance. I really don't like. I could barely even two-step. I got rhythm. I got rhythm, so I can stay on the beat. But when it comes to like really like dancing and stuff, I don't. I ain't got it. You see, I'm really rocking like what? Yeah. I can move my hips. Say nothing. You ain't say. Okay, come on, y'all. Because now I'm about to hit the fucking nay-nay, bitch. Hoo-ah. Like, really, Duüblé? Really? The nay-nay, though? Hoo-ah. Y'all remember that? Yeah. And then now I feel big as fuck. So I feel like I'm trying to move and ain't doing shit. But okay, come on, y'all. Damn, bitch. Okay, moving to the daily energy. Finally. What they say on SpongeBob? 8 hours later. So, the daily energy for the 11th, all right? So, this is, come on, Cat's Eye. Cat's Eye is the perfect stone for tomorrow. I channel peer your consciousness into other realms, the past, the present, and the future, to adopt a dual perspective, right? So, if you got some cat's eye, if you need some cat's eye, Crystaline Mars, if it captures your eye. We have it in yellow. We have it in white. It's in the bag. I got some more coming, all right? But anyway, these pieces are so gorgeous. But, yeah, so this will be a good time for you to really do some astral traveling, like I said, to just gain your wisdom from your past, your present, your future, and, again, adopt a dual perspective around things. We do have 666 energy present as well. And so there is this angel in disguise. There's this angel in disguise energy that I feel, because 666 has like a negative energy to it, to people who don't know. Like, it's like what they say, like that's a satanic, number, or the devil number. I don't fucking know what the fuck they say, but it's like a negative connotation, or Illuminati or something like that, if I'm not mistaken, with a 666. But really, it's just the darkness, that scares people. It's the unknown that scares people and things like that. It is the misunderstanding that invites in that fear. People not really understanding what the devil is, where the devil lives, the difference between the devil and Satan and Lucifer and all of these different concepts. And so there's like this angel in disguise. So there may seem like something that is against you. There may seem like it's something taboo where you like, oh hell no. And you look into it. You may be invited to look on the other side, and you may see like, oh, okay. Some of y'all also, I don't know what one, but it's given elementary. It's given pick a side. Okay, some of y'all may have some soul, some karmic shit that you're working out between another spirit, another being, or something like that in the physical realm. And there could be like a middleman. There could be somebody who who is cool with you and also cool with your quote-unquote assailant or opposition, or y'all like, yeah, it's like this mutual friend kind of energy. And somebody's in their fucking feelings. I don't know if it's you or if it's the other person. But it's this energy of, that's y'all shit. That's y'all shit. Y'all ever have that situation like in school? Like where your friend may be beefing, or somebody may be beefing. Your friend may be beefing with somebody. And they're like, oh no, you can't talk to them. You're like, damn, they ain't do shit to me. You know, that they ain't do shit to me. Like, why I can't talk to them? I'm not talking to them about you, right? I'm not gonna move like that now. But why I can't talk to them? You know what I mean? And so there are some of us may really need to adopt this dual perspective where it's like, remember, like, that's your shit. And if you do have a middleman like that, again, just be very intentional, be tactful. If you do, you know, have little trust issues where you're like, I don't know if they are talking about me, I don't know. You know, be mindful of what you share, but you can't make nobody pick a side, and you can't be mad at nobody for picking a side, because really it's three sides to all things, right? It's their side, it's your side, and it's the truth. And when you actually come into the middle, when you actually evolve to a certain perspective, you start to see like, okay, it's two sides to it. It's their perspective, your perspective, and what it really is. You know what I mean? So what am I picking a side for? What am I picking a side based off of? And I don't even know the whole truth. I just know what you said. I just know what they said. But what the fuck really happened, I don't know. And I don't want to get into it. So there may be some kind of situation like that arises. You may be in the middle. And it may be like, you may have that. You may be called to really adopt that perspective where it's like, don't take everything at face value. You know what I mean? And, you know, just play your cards wisely. Play your cards wisely. Okay? So I don't know who need to hear that. But moving back to daily energy. I channel take the lead and be the change that you want to see. Okay, because like I said, it's giving like elementary, middle school, petty ass shit. Okay, it is full moon energy. Though we have this beautiful full moon in Libra, full moons do bring things to the surface, right? Where rather it's imbalances within yourself, imbalances within the people around you, and chaos, arguments, you know, that stuff does by default come with the new moon or with moon energy, full moon specifically. But with it being in Libra, it's like, okay, balance the scales. Okay, look at both sides of an energy, of a situation. Adopt a neutral perspective. Okay, don't get too bent out of shape. You know what I mean? So, some of you may also on this day find yourself fantasizing about relationships. You may be your lover may be heavy in your head. You may be even when it comes to just, you know, if you want to pursue certain relationships, or, you know, where you see yourself going with your current partner, that may be something that is really at the forefront. You're like, bitch, why am I thinking about this so heavily? Because of this moon influence. We're in the shadow period for Libra energy. Tomorrow is Friday, which is Libra and Taurus energy. And what else? What's the other 6? The daily energy adds up to 6. If I'm not mistaken, it's 9, 10. Yeah, because the daily energy adds up to 15, which adds up to 6. So, you know, relationships are going to be at the forefront. Bringing in that balance and that harmony is going to be at the forefront of all things, and doing all things with integrity, moving in integrity, speaking in integrity. Okay. What else? A lot of you are going to find yourself at the right place at the right time too. So definitely lean into your intuition. You may have a packed, like a very full day. But I do see a lot of y'all doing like beasting out when it comes to knocking things out. Something doesn't feel overwhelming anymore. You may also start like a new project, a new endeavor, or learn like a new skill or something like that. And I do see you getting like tunnel vision into something, and something taking a little longer, which stretches your day out, but it does feel like it's exciting and something that you are interested in doing. Okay, the colors for the day are yellow, pink, and green. The crystals for the day are rose quartz, green strawberry quartz, moldavite, and we're gonna throw unakite in there as well. Unakite is a great stone for helping you get rid of like unhealthy habits and things like that. And it has to do with like heart chakra matters as well. So we're going to throw in unakite. And the rituals for the day are Divine Union and Love Me Unconditionally, available on CrystalineMars.com. So let's go ahead and get into our collective tarot tea time, you and me time. And then I'll get into our personal reads, y'all. Honey Ivy said, resonating very well. Ashe, peace. Mr. King, Q Beauty, the Boss Gang. Welcome in. Erica, hey baby boo. Educate to liberate. Welcome in, y'all. What's the difference between chocolate and black people? Chocolate still able to buy? Was that supposed to be a joke? Charmaine said, peace to all. You are so appreciated. You really get me reflecting on where I am right now. Ashe. So let's see what we got. What we starting with? Let's see. So it's going to be a general reading. I want y'all to take what resonates and leave what does not, okay? Yes, thank you. Y'all leave your hearts. Y'all know. Dang. Leave your yellow, pink, and green hearts down below to tap in. And let me know who here. Yellow, pink, and green. Where your hearts at? Only Yeah You Cute and Jasmine are the only ones who sent in they hearts. Like, what you doing? Alright, let's see. I see you booked your appointment too, Jasmine. I'm so proud of you. I'm like, yay. I love when y'all stand on business. I love when you do what you say you're going to do for you. So I look forward to our connection. Alright, let's see what we got. Our divine reflection. What we got here? We got detached. Okay. We got detached here. I'm hearing torn by Latoya Luckett in the back. But investing mentally and emotionally in a relationship is crucial, even if physical effort is present. There's always room to deepen engagement. Okay? So we have detachment here. Somebody also has like very low self-esteem. It could have to do around like, you know, different, like your body. Because Get Me Body is playing in the background right now, but it was like emphasis on the body. There could be some detachment when it comes to like even yourself. Like you may just really have a hard time with embracing just you. I don't know if some things have changed about you. But it's given like vulnerable moment, right? When I first started gaining weight from me being pregnant, I was like, I didn't want Brother Logas to touch me. I was just like, leave me alone, bitch, because I'm trying to get used to the curves and all those things. Hiding in the fucking moo dresses and stuff like that because I just wasn't comfortable. And I was cool with the detachment because I was like, I'm good because the attachment makes me uncomfortable right now. And that may be a thing. Some of y'all may have grown so uncomfortable. And this does not have to be romantic. This could be, some of y'all have detached when it comes to friends, when it comes to family. And you may just been in your own bubble and you love it here now. Okay? But that ain't healthy because you're not supposed to be by yourself. Okay, so there is a healthy level of detachment that is a part of the transcendent energy and the ascension journey. So there is healthy detachment. There is such a thing. But some of y'all are like, I am completely good. And I'm not talking about negative energy where you're just like, I don't want, like, you know, it's just not worth the stress and headache. I'm not talking about that. But I'm just saying, like, some of y'all are like completely disconnected from even the desire to, or, you know, just from having an open heart to it or something like that. So that could be something that's coming to the surface for you, especially at this time. Like I said, the relationships are coming to the forefront for us to just evaluate, you know. And it could have had to do with this Venus retrograde as well. Venus does move direct. Like I said, look at the YouTube video. I talked a little bit about that. But with Venus going direct on Saturday, in 2 days, it's like, okay, now let's go ahead and move forward. Let's go ahead and move forward here. Okay, so let's see what we have. What else we got with this detached energy? Somebody's partner. Somebody may be detached, though, and you may be trying to, like, figure something out. Pink roses may be significant. Somebody may have locks just at the top with shaved sides. I'm seeing a masculine name with D, the initial D-M, D-E-M. It looks like DeMarcus. But the initial D-E-M, DeMarco, or D-E-M. What else we got? We got don't ignore it. We got detachment. We got don't ignore it. Pay attention to warning signs such as physical and emotional abuse. Ignoring them can lead to long-term emotional trauma. So some of y'all, speaking of relationships, some of y'all need to let the shit the fuck go. Take it as it resonates. Because y'all know I am pro-love. I am pro-figure it the fuck out. I am pro-look in the motherfucking mirror. But if somebody is giving you their ass a kiss and they are begging to motherfucking leave, if they leaving you in fucking limbo and you over here begging them please, bitch, bye. Bye. Okay? Okay, bye. All right, and so there could be some bye. Bye. Do you want to? Who's that? In sync, bitch. Y'all may not be in sync. Y'all may not be in sync, and you over here waiting and you sinking ship. Titanic head ass. Come back. Come back. Let them the fuck go if they want to go. Don't you dare beg nobody to stay in your motherfucking space to come back. You can have the humility and be honest and, you know, express your wishes, your desires, and what you would like. But if they're being clear, like, yeah, I'm good on you, let them be good on you. All right? Chuck it up. Chuck it up. And that shit may hurt, but that shit will heal. So I don't know who need to hear that either. What relationships are you that, and you're not even being called a severed, bitch, it's already severed. And you over here trying to put the pieces together. The glass is broke. Now you got little splinters and fingertips, glass chips all in your fingers and stuff like that because you're trying to put some shit together. It is what you can't put that glass back together. One thing about that glass, you're going to have to let that shit pass. K your ass. Okay? And some shit just won't be the same. But let me see. Something about a black silk robe, a red silk robe with feathers. We have serious conversation. Detached, don't ignore it. Serious conversation. Make time to talk with your partner. Listen and share your thoughts to better understand each other. So there could be some conversations, like I said, for some of you, you could be in a relationship where it's like, you know, maybe just the energy is just a little weird, right? So something may have happened and it's just y'all just going through a tough time right now, or it just feels a little weird, right? For whatever reason. And it may not be to the extreme of y'all relationship, like y'all about to break up. You know, talk about it. Talk about it. You know, ask questions instead of making assumptions about why they're doing so and so, or, you know, like ask for clarity. Okay. There's a lot that could be received through something as little as conversation. Okay. So with all of this energy, what Venus does move direct in the zodiac sign Aries though, so you definitely want to mind your energy, because with that Aries you could turn the fuck up. It could get very, very intense when it comes to certain conversations. So you want to be mindful, be very tactful. You still got that, is it? Yep, that tact still there. Be very tactful with your approach. You know, don't be pushy, but, you know, be honest if the opportunity does present itself, or you may want to create that opportunity. But let's see what we got. Yeah, because somebody may not be ready. Somebody may not be ready. You may have done the work. You may have forgiven. And this could be family. This could be a friend or something like that. This could be a lover. You may have done the work. You may have forgiven. You may have, you know, moved on or something. But somebody may still be in a space where they're like, I'm still trying to, you know, wrap my head around it. Or I'm still trying to, like, get myself together. It may or may not have anything to do with you. So let's see. And I heard, and if it do, take accountability and understand. Okay, here go the Two of Cups. Relationships here. Let's see what we got here. We have death and rebirth. I told you so. You know, what is what's already dead, like we said. But there is this transformation energy. Some of y'all, there is like this closure that's coming with your relationships. It could have been, like I said, you could have been in that detached space, with energy, like with family, with your lover, with friends and things like that. And something could be coming back around now. Somebody may be ready to talk. And again, it won't be the same though. It won't be the same. And that's not a negative thing, but it's kind of like, don't expect for things to be how they were, because they're not. Not that it's going to be negative, but it's not going to be how it was. It's not. What happened? Something happened. Something happened. or someone was triggered, or someone felt abandoned, or feels that. But there's definitely this energy where it's like, I'm, you know, I went through rehab, I went to rehab, but, you know, I would never be able to really, like, really play that sport like I used to before because, you know, because of that injury or whatever. You know, I can still play, but, you know, just not the way I was. I could run, but I can't run as fast or something like that. But let me see what's up with this. And it's interesting because this death and rebirth is the card number 13, which adds up to 4. And we have the 2 of Cups here. And we're on episode 402. And like I said, that comes back to the heart. That comes back to the heart here. So there's definitely a lot of swirling in this heart center. Somebody wants to start over, though. I don't know if this is you or them. We got the 4 of Cups. In reverse. Give me one more. And we have the 10 of Cups. This is watery as fuck, bitch. We have the 4 of Cups in reverse, and we have the 10 of Cups upright. So we have 10, 14, 16 cups, 7. So like I said, that's representing a completion here. But hold on, let me really feel into this real quick. Take me anywhere you want to, baby, now. Something about a hairdryer may be significant, but there is definitely, to those of you who are like seeking clarity, because there could be some fog when it comes to just your judgment and you really understanding like what's happening, you know, in the spiritual realm. And I do see a lot of clarity coming through for you. I do see a lot of clarity coming through that is going to bring a lot of peace and acceptance when it comes to just what things, like the status of things right now. Okay. But also, it does feel like somebody's coming back to a place where they've been gone from, like disconnected from for a long time. It's like somebody learned how to show up for themselves, or somebody's learning how to show up for themselves. You know, maybe you leaned heavily on the external to show up for you, or to love on you, or to value you, or to honor you, or to respect you, or to see you in certain lights. And, you know, you see that was something that you had to do for yourself. Somebody may have been intentionally working on their chakras, doing chakra work. Somebody could have just recently got like a rainbow. I'm seeing like the rainbow like chakra. I'm not sure if it's like a dream catcher or somebody has it. Like it's like a dream catcher. But I'm seeing the rainbow as well though. I'm not sure if it's like an LED light or something. I'm seeing that too. Like y'all know how I got the little sickle in the back. I'm seeing like an LED light with a rainbow. We have the Page of Cups. All these fucking cups. This is emotions. This is emotions. This is relationships. This is intuition. And the death and rebirth is Scorpio, which is another water sign. Wow. So there is a lot of flow, or there may be a lot of stagnant energy. Like I said, we're all in different places. And with this full moon, it's showing us exactly where we are at this present moment. Okay. I do see somebody, really thinking about you, though. You're on somebody's mind. It feels like somebody misses you. Somebody misses you, but it's like they're trying to ignore it. With this serious conversation, it's like their ego is in the way, or somebody's ego is in the way. And so they're like, nah, I'm going to just stay detached. I'm going to just let it stay. I'm good. But with this Page of Cups, like dreams, like you may be dreaming about them, or they may be dreaming about you, but somebody really, really miss you. But again, something happened, or you miss somebody, or you miss connecting with somebody on a certain level, but something happened. And somebody is not over it. It's very lopsided. It's like, because with these hands, I'm seeing one person grip the hand and the other person got their hand open. One person's like trying to hold on, and the other person's like, I'm not even holding your hand. You're holding my hand. And again, if you're on the receiving end of this Hosman energy, respect the boundaries, right? Going back to the message that respect the boundaries. You can't make nobody be ready. You can't force nobody to be ready, and you can't be mad that nobody is ready. You can't be mad that nobody wants you, or this person don't want you, or they don't want to do life, or they don't want to talk, or whatever. I mean, you can be mad, you know what I mean? But it is what it is. We got the Temperance in reverse. So it does feel like, to those of you, somebody may be waiting for a decision to be made in order for you to make a certain decision. And if that is you, with this Temperance in reverse, go. Go. This Temperance in reverse is like, don't wait any longer. Don't wait any longer. You know, and I just heard, I guess I see you next lifetime. You gotta, there, like I said, healthy detachment. Healthy detachment. Some of y'all are holding yourself back. You over here daydreaming. You over here manifesting, visualizing, but you're not taking action on it because you're waiting. You're waiting for closure. You're waiting for somebody to, you know, come through and say they're going to go with you or something like that. And it's like, excuse me, you the fuck come on. The Justice. This bitch don't want to stay away. Damn, who don't want to stay away? Who don't want to stay away? But with this Justice, like I said, you do what you need to do. Okay? You do what you need to do. This Justice represents this Libra energy. What are your scales looking like? Let's come back to self. Let's come back to self, because there could be some things that are just not in alignment. That is not in alignment. That is not healthy. It could be energy that has to be cleared out. It may be wounds that needs to be healed. It may be karmic debt that's being paid that you don't need to have no parts in. Okay, let them pay their karmic debt off. You may want to be with somebody so fucking bad, but if only you, if only you know, bitch, how much debt they had. You'd be like, whoa. Yeah, go ahead and see about a consolidation loan, or go ahead and, I don't know what you got to do, but I mean, I don't know what to tell you, but it's giving like you worked too hard. You did too much damn work. You did too much damn work. And it's not that by you being connected to this person that they're going to literally just sabotage everything, but you're going to have to do even more work to protect yourself and cleanse your energy. And it's just like, don't even worry about it, bitch. Just holler at me when you clear. Holler at me when you clear. But with this Justice, this is karmic debts being paid. And Spirit's trying to pay you your karmic debt too. But again, you over here cashing fraud checks, bitch. Going on dummy missions. Oh, they just gave me the check. I didn't know, right? Manipulation energy now. Like the spirits that's playing with them now playing with you, because birds of a feather flock together, and you over here caw with the fucking crows. Bitch, what you doing? What you doing? Earlier, I heard the red cardinal. Outside. So I went out there and I was like, all right, Papa, where are you? My granddad. I'm like, where are you? And there's trees right there where the red cardinals normally are. And I heard it coming from that direction. And so I'm looking. And normally if I look, I'll be able, like the bird will move even if it's in the tree and I would see it. But I'm looking and I just couldn't see the bird. I kept hearing it, but I'm like, I don't know where the bird is. And all I heard was, you gonna sit here and wait? All I heard was, you gonna sit here and wait to see me? Or do you know I'm here? And I was like, well, I know you here, but I just wanted to see where you was at, because you over there tweeting and stuff. You over there chirping, but I just wanted to see you, you know? And I sat there for a little bit more. I was like, well, let me just see. And the bird never showed itself. And I was like, okay, we gotta go. Even my daughter, she was like, hold on, I'm gonna call Papa's name and see if he'll come out. You know, if the bird will come out. She was like, Papa, where are you? And the bird was like, you know, the little chirp that the red cardinals do. And I was like, all right, I gotta go. And I just eventually walked the fuck off, and I began to ship y'all orders. It's like, bitch, you got shit to do. So again, like some of y'all may be waiting for the green light. You may be waiting to hear certain confirmation. You may be waiting for your ancestors to say yes or no, stop or go. And it's like, you know what to do. Know that I'm here though. Okay? Is this faded pictures? Yep. This is faded pictures here. Oh, this is missing you. I told you somebody miss you. I told you somebody miss you. I needed more. If only I could find you. Shit, but they had you fucked up. Somebody had you fucked up. Look at the damn crow. But yeah. I told you somebody thinking about you like shit. Somebody, your presence is, your absence is felt. So those of you who did distance yourself, you may be over here like, damn, like I miss them too. They miss you more. I'm just saying, they miss you the fuck more. They miss you more. They miss you more, big time. But it's something about like the energy ain't right. So we about to close up the collective energy. I want to pull out a tarot card. I mean, an angel number. Ashe. And tell you that you're everything I need and more. If only I could find you. And this is Missing You by Case. So like I said, with that justice, this karmic shit, court case head energy, you know, spiritual court. It's a lot happening. It's a lot happening that you don't want no parts with. So let's see what we got. Just trust the flow of the energy. Like things may not be happening when you want it to. Like that's something I remind myself of often. And I'm like, ooh, this is something I can speak on. This is something that I can request. But if it didn't happen right now, then maybe it's just not the time. Because at the end of the day, I don't want it to happen. I don't want this person to do this just because I said something. I want them to do it because it's organic. I want it to come naturally. You know, I've already expressed my needs. They already know my desires around it. So it's not like I'm just expecting them to read my mind, avant head ass. But I'm not about to ask for it again. I'm not about to ask for it right now because the vibe is just going to feel forced. It's going to feel forced. I remember with my first husband, I used to do that. I used to be like, you don't do this, you don't do that. And that day or the next day, he'd do it. And I'm like, you just did it because I said it. Like, he's like, what the fuck you want me to do? And I'm like, I wanted you to do it, but not because I said do it. You know, like, I just want that to be something that you want to do, you know? And so I remind myself today and when I'm in moments like that, like, I'd rather for it to be authentic. So if it's not coming, I gotta just be patient, fill in the gaps, and know that when that shit come through, it's gonna hit. Because I know it's real. Because I know it's natural. I know it's organic. You know? So just trust the flow. And know when it do come through, whatever that is for you, whether it's money, love, notoriety, success, whatever. Know when it do come through, it's gonna hit. It's gonna hit. But you don't want to be too early. You don't want it to be forced. You know what I mean? So let's see what we got for the angel number. I miss my part. I can't say no more. I can't say no more. Baby, I'm so sad. That was my favorite part. Now I missed it. All right, missing you. All right, damn, bitch. Let's shuffle now. To the left. Take it back now, y'all. Okay. Wow, all of this? All of this. Okay. So we got willpower in reverse. Wow, significant events are on the cards for you. You will progress in your endeavors and gain new experiences. The right people and resources will be put on your path. An excellent proposal or change is coming up. You're destined for greatness. But that was in reverse. So this is in reverse because here we have 5, 23, 23. And it says there's some truth you are resistant to accept. There may be some truth that you're resistant to accept. over and over again until you're tired and restrained beyond depression. It takes a decision to live life for yourself. Then you make a change and the world around you follows. So with this significant events are in the cards for you. These aren't in the cards, you know, but it's dependent on what you allow for yourself to close out, because this is endless cycle. This is you going in a loop, a loop, a loop, a loop, a loop. This is the 18 card. It says willpower here at the top, but it's in reverse. So it's like, what action are you not taking? Or what do you not need to act on, right? But here we have 1122. Interesting, because 1122 is the day that I conceived. 1122 is a day that I conceived, and 1122 is also the day that my grandparents got married. And my grandparents had like a similar love story as I did in my most recent past. And today when I rose, I was like, or I was on the road or something like that, and I was like, I want to go back to the live. I want to go back to 1122 when I conceived, or I want to go back to 1123 when I was pregnant. And I didn't even know I was pregnant at that time. And I was like, I want to see what my energy was like. I want to see what the message of the day was that day. I just want to see, because I was like, that whole time, I didn't know I was pregnant. I didn't know that my seed was actually planted. You know, it was, you know. And so with this 1122, there could be something that you're pregnant with that you are not even aware of. It reads great shift. First, focus on the positive changes occurring due to your efforts. Some of you may want to go back to 1122. Yes, 1122, like I said, remember I told y'all like I have very abundant seasons. I remember around this time, it was one of my very abundant seasons financially. Bitch, blew the bag fast. Went to Georgia, blew stacks in one day. Blew stacks in 2 hours. And then I had to wait till springtime to fully replenish. That was fucking December, bitch. And I had to wait. So I was getting little bookings. I was getting little love offerings, but it was dry as a desert. And Spirit was like, you keep repeating these cycles. It's a smack in the fucking face. You over here doing rituals, connecting with Orishas, asking ancestors for help, doing all this motherfucking work, showing up every day on live, planting seeds, and then when you get the shit, you blowing. What you doing? So some of y'all may want to reflect back to 1122. There could be a cycle that you have closed up. There could be a cycle that you need to close up. Okay? But it reads, first, focus on the positive changes occurring due to your efforts. Then expand your horizons and permit yourself to try something new. So many positive shifts are in store for you. The world around you is changing in favor of your intentions. Okay? And so the declaration for tonight that I invite y'all to leave down below in the comments is, I am focused on the positive changes. I am focused on the positive changes. Count it all joy. Count it all joy. So that concludes our collective tarot tea time, y'all. You and me time. Feel free to book a service on the website, a personal reading, or whatever other service you may need. But we're now going to go ahead and get into the personals. I'm going to always choose to be with you, because girl, don't you know? All right, so let's see who's up first. All right, so we got Guave up first, and Guave's question is anonymous. So let me see, and I'll pull some cards and give you what you need. Okay. Okay, so we about to see what this energy is about, Guave. You don't know. Give me the overall real quick. Mine is how much I'm gonna give to make you feel. Peace, Tanya. How are you? I should tell me if you feel the same way. You feel so right. I don't want to waste no time. Yeah, and right now what I'm just seeing is I'm coming Guave, but I'm just seeing like the Carrie Hilson. Y'all been keeping up with the Joneses, with the Carrie Hilson. You know, she's made her comeback and she's been doing interviews and things like that. And she shared on the Breakfast Club recently that part of her stepping away from music was because she was like in a very depressive space. She had some music industry stuff that was going on that was trying to get her to beef with Beyonce, and then she ended up getting like gangbanged by Beyonce fans and stuff like that. And but she made her comeback though. She made her comeback. She pretty much said that, you know, it was never like she never wanted to diss Beyonce, but her team threatened her career. And so some of y'all may have some situations where it was like maybe you were negatively influenced, or maybe somebody was negatively influenced. But it's feel more like you were negatively influenced, or just in a dark space or something like that, very naive, and you made certain decisions that calls for you to then isolate, hermit, remove yourself, and disconnect, detach from, you know, different things, you know, detach from yourself, detach from your emotions, detach from your passion, detach from your purpose and things like that. And that was all a part of the enemy's plan. But just like Carrie Hilson came back, she's 42 years old, that 402, 42 coming up again. It's like, it's time for you to come back. It's time for you to reintroduce yourself, you know, to reappear, to take accountability for the part that you played, the lack of standing up for yourself, the lack of protecting yourself, or whatever it is. But it's time for you to come back. It's time for you to show yourself. And like everybody missed Carrie Hilson. Like she's a very beautiful spirit. And everybody missed Carrie. I told you somebody misses you, so that could be like on a global scale too, you know? All right, graffiti. I mean Guave. Guave. Ashe, Tanya, we're glad to have you here. What's up, Guave? What's the overall energy? Just give me one card for the overall energy. I said one. Don't be doing the most. One. Okay, we got the Queen of Wands in reverse. Okay. So the overall energy, there is definitely some uncertainty. Some uncertainty here. There is definitely some uncertainty here. This is the Leo energy in reverse. So let me see. It doesn't feel negative though, but it does feel like somebody is really, really hesitant to maybe open up. Let me see. We have give them a chance. Okay. Try new things without feeling obligated to commit. Stay open-minded and explore new opportunities. Love tends to manifest in unexpected places. Okay. Hold on. Okay, so we have show it. Express your true feelings. Be clear about your intentions and honest about what you want. The potential reward is worth the risk. And we have secrets. To understand your relationship better, ask questions, observe behaviors, and trust your intuition. So just based off the energy so far, it's okay. I need one more. It's like somebody is trying to keep something in the background. I don't know if it's you or if it's external, but somebody is trying to keep something, like it could be feelings, secret feelings, but it's like, because it's like somebody's showing it, but it's like the verbal is a little off or something like that, or it's like some mystery to it. But the card does say give them a chance, and we have forehead kiss. So I'm not sure if this is significant, the forehead kiss, but the person that sincerely cares for you will always stand by your side and cherish you with their entire being. So give them a chance. It does feel like this could be something that, you know, is long term. It just feels like time needs to be had. Time needs to be had. Okay. Try new things without feeling obligated to commit. So definitely I would just kind of like flow. But there could be some, again, some time and just like asking questions, like just trying to really like connect deeper without like, not in like a forceful way, but just to really like allow yourself to just be. I don't know if you're holding back, but give yourself permission to show it, because you may be very well holding back because you're like, I don't want to, you know, I gotta keep it cool. And again, thou shall not do the most. But if you feeling it, be real. You know what I mean? Be real about what you feel. Show the interest if that is the case. Give them a chance. Forehead kiss, you know. I'm not sure if that is a thing that was already done, but or if that is a thing that will be done or whatever. Like an actual kiss or like affection, but you could start low key. You know, you could start with something subtle like a forehead kiss. You know what I mean? It don't gotta be all that, but I would recommend that you let it come through. Yeah, we got the 8 of Swords. Somebody is definitely in their head. It's about like moving too soon. Somebody worried about moving too soon. Yeah, with the Chariot in reverse. Somebody's like, I do not want to move too soon here. And it could be a fear around being tied down or feeling like, yeah, tied down. Yeah, I just heard, she ain't gonna tie me down. Ray J head ass. That is fried. Why you on the road? What you want right now? Hold on, let me see. They took it back with the she ain't gonna tie me down. We got the Devil here. Okay, so this feels like just some fears. This feels like some fears, some just kind of like skeptical energy was just like, ugh, I don't know. But I say, the cards say, not I, the cards say give it a chance. And don't fall victim. Like, don't let your past block you from experiencing this, because there's definitely, you said that's New Boys. It was featuring Ray J though. I remember that voice. It's featuring Ray J. Go look. I can't remember New Boys. I just remember Ray J. So we got the opposite. You remember that, I remember this. But yeah, I do say don't let your past dictate your future and hold you back from experiencing what's here for you presently. Even if it's not long term, I do feel like there is definitely some lessons, some love, some vibes that can be exchanged if you allow. Okay. So that's what I got for you, babe. Again, don't overthink it. Just do it like Nike. Like just hey, did we talk about the healthy level of detachment? Like, enjoy it while it's here. You know, and if it ain't gonna be, it ain't gonna be. But we're not gonna really worry about that. We're gonna live in the now. Ain't that what the ladies like to say anyway? Live in the present moment. But no, really though, for real. And be honest about what you feel in the present moment, right? You said no, you right. I was just saying, laugh out loud from the jerk days. You're a jerk, I know. But yes, for surely. All right, so that's what I got for Guave. I think next up is, who was next? I think it was, let me see before I just talk. Miss Jackie. Miss Jackie, you still here? I see you said grateful for a general. Miss Jackie for a general. Alright, what's up, Miss Jackie? Oh, hell. Feeling kind of tacky. Let me see. We got the Knight of Swords. Miss Jackie, did I stop your candle? Yeah, I did your candle already. You got the Knight of Swords. You got the Magician. Okay. Nice. See, I was picking up on that energy. What's up? Oh, you got the Justice? I like. You got 111 here. You may be seeing that a lot. You got the 4 of Wands. I like. Okay. I like. Hermit. I like. The King of Cups in reverse. I'm not gonna keep saying it. But I like, hold on. You said, I thought I was next. No, you not. You after her. you after her, Crystal. No, that's too much. I like. You have the Ace of Pentacles. So, Miss Jackie, this is really, really nice. When it comes to your return to senders, when it comes to the leave me the fuck alone that you booked as well, it definitely the fuck worked, okay? Because this energy, I don't know if it faded out your life. But this energy no longer has the fuck access to you, okay? Miss Jackie said, bitch, leave me the fuck alone. I want more. I want better for my life. I just want to be in a place of peace and balance and harmony. All the drama, all the shenanigans, I don't want no parts. And that energy is literally clearing out and coming in for you with this full moon energy here. So definitely, I would work with the moon, you know. I will work with the moon. You can write your intentions down, those things you want to release, those things you want to bring into balance. Write it down on a piece of paper, fold it up. You go sit it out in the moonlight, sit it in your windowsill, and let the moon energy absorb and charge your intentions. Like really help with pushing that energy through. But with this magician alongside the justice, I would definitely do some moon work. For sure. But you have a lot of energy coming in around matters of love. It's like healthy relationships here. We have you celebrating as well. Celebrating that this energy is out your life. Okay, you may find yourself listening to like old nostalgic music, dancing around the house. We got the King of Cups in reverse. It's like somebody could have been emotionally manipulative too. Again, it's like you just like you're like you're really like, what's the word? You moving this energy out the way. That's the best way I could put it. But we have the Ace of Pentacles here too. So this is a new opportunity that's coming through for you. It could be an offer as well. Somebody could offer to help pay a bill I'm getting very soon. Okay, bitch. I ain't calling you a bitch. I gotta say that because you're one of my elders. You're one of my seasoned lovelies. But okay, it's giving like financial assistance. It's giving financial aid. Okay, so I don't know what that is, but it could be back pay. Again, it could be somebody paying to get your feet done, your nails done. I don't know, but somebody may be coming with like, hey, here you go. So I do feel like expect some new money, some money coming from somewhere, for surely. Okay, so that's what I got for you, Miss Jackie. Baby Boo said, I like to ask a question. Do I put it in the chat or I have to DM you, sis? When it comes to the live questions, it's $10. It's $10. It's $10 for one yes or no. If you want more cards pulled, like a 6-card pull, you could leave your questions in the chat and I can like pull 6 cards to give you clarity around that. And if you want more clarity, you could just send in more and I'll exchange energy based off of what you send. Or if you have 3 specific questions, I will just give you yes or no's for $20. So 10 for one yes or no, $20 for 3 yes or no's only. If you want a more in-depth, if you want me to say something more than yes or no, you could send in 15 for a 6-card pull or more. Guave said, I used to be jerking. Yo, me too. But I could never do that little fall on the ankle. I always feared me breaking my ankle. Did you used to do the, what was it called? The drop? I don't know what it was called. But with a little spin and the drop on your ankle, I've never. I was like, nah, I'm just going to ride the bicycle backwards because y'all got to find somebody else to do it. Ashe, Honey Ivy said, I have written it already and have been dancing around the house. Thank you, beautiful. Ashe, yeah, you're definitely in the celebratory energy. You would like 6 cards? Okay, so the options are down below. You can send through Cash App, PayPal, Apple Pay, or Zelle. If you look at the pinned comment and just expand it, you'll see all of the different options. You're a jerk. I know. Okay, so now on to Crystal head ass. Crystal to the front of the class. What's up with Crystal? What kind of crystal? What reader want it? What reader want it? You said a quick read, right? What reader want it? A quick reading for a month ahead. Okay. All right, so let's see. So the month ahead. All right, so what I'll do is, all right, cool. So I'm gonna pull a card a week. I'm gonna pull a card a week, and I'm gonna pull outcome. Okay, got it. So week 1, Page of Cups in reverse. The Devil in reverse. The Fool in reverse. The Queen of Pentacles. Wait. Okay. Okay. In reverse. Interesting. And then you got the 9 of Swords upright. Okay. Let's see. And we have the 2 of Wands. Okay. So, honestly, and you moving into your birthday season, aren't you a Taurus? Aren't you a Taurus? How young you about to turn? What year you moving into? What year you moving into? But anyway. Okay. So it's about to turn up, honestly. When I say turn up, it does feel like it's around some feminine energy here with this Queen of Pentacles in reverse. That is like, they always been this way. This person or these people always been this way, and they gonna definitely test your patience. It does feel like they just trying to make it fucking hard. I don't know. It's giving like hater in regards to like relationships energy. Honestly, like I don't know if it has to do with your partner or something like that, but it's like they don't want to see you be great, and they just want to like keep you in this dark, stuck space or take you there. I ain't gonna say keep because I don't know if you're there, but it's like with the Page of Cups, they are definitely trying to. It's gonna try to be like some. I'm hearing like gossip, rumors, or just like negative energy, and so I see it for what it is, and like you definitely gonna want to just make sure you ground yourself. You definitely gonna. You say yes, 35 years young. Oh yeah, so you definitely about to be okay. Oh, and you moving into your 38. I mean you're 8. So, but when your birthday, you ain't asked for all that. So yeah, with that 8 energy, heavy on the boundaries, heavy on the stand on business, with that Capricorn energy. Um, um. So yeah, you definitely about to be learning some karmic lessons, some tough soul lessons are gonna get real uncomfortable for you, and this energy is just starting to creep in. It's starting to creep in, before your birthday, and so, again, like I said, what I'd recommend though is now that you know this energy is kicking up, when it does, know that it's just the energy that's pissed the fuck off because you're doing the work, because you're not giving up, because you see it. So it's just going to try to make it harder. So you're definitely going to want to make sure you cleanse. You're going to want to make sure you manage your emotions, you manage your energy, because it may even try to kick up on you to where now you lashing out on your kids, you lashing out on your partner, tripping over shit that really don't matter. You may even feel like feelings of insecurity. It may be like you may feel unprotected. Like it's like it feels like this illusion energy. You are in your last 52-day cycle, which is your Neptune cycle, and that has to do with like illusions and things like that. Your energy is very low, so just take it easy. Be very intentional on what you speak on. Again, peep game, and choose your battles wisely. This is not anything worth fighting, at least through the mouth. It's like you see how I'm sitting the fuck back, like whatever, bitch. I'm gonna do what the fuck I'm gonna do. I don't give a fuck if you don't like me. I'm not even about to waste my fucking time on you. Okay, so if you worry about it, so the outcome of this energy, depending on, you could go left with it or you could go right with it. If you go right with it, you're gonna be stressed, motherfucking depressed, anxious. These crows gonna fucking gang bang you, bitch. Or you can just stay focused on what's ahead, stay focused on where you're going, and just persevere. Persevere. All right? Persevere and continue to move. Continue to move. All right. There could be like some energy that tries to come up, or you may be in uncomfortable environments. Move. You don't have to stay there. You don't leave them there with that funky ass energy, bitch. I'm gone. I'm gone. If that's physically removing yourself, getting off the fucking phone, whatever the fuck, leave me the fuck alone. And I ain't even gotta say a word. I'm just gonna move, swerve. That's what I got for you. So it really ain't nothing to sweat. It just may the energy gonna try to puff up to get you to sweat. You said, I just got engaged about 3 weeks ago or so. Hating suckers. Melanated. I'm gonna box you in your face. I'm pulling up. You said 129 exit. I'm gonna box you in your fucking face because why you ain't said nothing? You know we was gonna congratulate you. Really? I ain't doing no more reads. Don't send no more love offerings. You banned from the live. I'm in my feelings. Congratulations. I guess you say, bitch, you didn't tell us when you first knew you was pregnant. So, congratulations. Sherman. Yeah, they mad. They big mad with your fried ass. Look, I'm mad again. I'm mad. You said I did ask Graffiti and Ray Bay. So you saying I didn't see that comment? Because I be seeing the comments. Oh, when you said it. When you said it. And what I say. I ain't seen it. You know y'all be following each other. So what you said it on your story and they saw it? Because I didn't say it. But congratulations. I say. You said you sent it? Okay. You said yes, you missed it. So you supposed to say it again. The fuck? Your fried ass. How you gonna get on me yesterday for overlooking your basic ass? I'm getting your ass now. Your basic ass comment where you said, hey, Duüblé, and you talking about don't be overlooking me like a scallywag. You should have came with that energy when you told me you got engaged. That's what you should have said then. Duüblé, you overlooked my comment. Look what I said. Scroll up. Oh, you're so annoying. But congratulations. Oh my gosh. Peace, Lily. Lily said congratulations, babe. All right, so baby boo, what kind of reading would you like? Oh, this is pull of 6 cards. What's your birthday, Tonya? I'm talking about Tonya. Tanya, what's your birthday? You said, I think we all fried, judging from the chat. Y'all are, y'all. Some of y'all a little crispy. Some of y'all perfectly fried, though. You know, like the perfectly fried chicken where it's like golden. So fried ain't negative. But some of y'all a little charred. Some of y'all a little charred. Some of y'all a little charred. Some of y'all a little extra greasy. Okay? Gotta dab you on a napkin a few times. Right? Graffiti said, I'm going to go live when I get home so I can use the fit to the fullest and give the live performance, I promise. I said, tag me when you go live. I might pull up. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, hold on real quick. You want a destiny read? Let me see something real quick. I'm gonna do a little something for you real quick. Hold on. Guave said his song in the background. Which one? Ooh, mom, tell me, how did you get that in those jeans? Hold on, y'all. I gotta do the math. Okay, so we got 9, 6. All right, so that's what? 10, that's 17, that's 8. Oh, hell, bitch. 9, that's 10, that's 1, that's 8, that's 12, that's 3. Okay, so you got 369, 963. You got that 24. You got that 6 showing up. Okay, but so that's 9, 9, 18, 9. Okay. All right, so interesting. So that's a nice little preface. Let me see. Let me see what we got from Miss Tanya. All right, so definitely you're being called to embrace transitions. You don't like change. It's like you want the change that is needed to bring balance and harmony in your life. You're big on that. You're big on peace. You are big on peace. But it's like you don't like the changes though, because it like disturbs the peace. Even if it is to create the peace, you don't like your peace being disturbed. Okay, okay, okay. We got the Ten of Wands. We have the Temperance here. Okay. Yeah. Ooh, the Magician. The Magician. Let me see. We have the Tower. Look at you. I told you you don't like the peace being disturbed. All right. So cool. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, yes. I like. I like. So your life path number is 5. I mean, your life path number is 9. So your destiny, essentially, yes, is to really tap into your manifestation power. Okay? Delving deeper into spirituality, really understanding yourself and manipulating energy. Manipulating energy, and destructing that of which needs to be destructed so you can create something new. Okay? And yeah, you also, a part of your destiny is to bring massive shifts and transformation through your being, through your life. It's like the people who are connected to you are literally directly affected by your evolution or the lack thereof. You have like this very angelic, you have very powerful energy. You attract a lot of people. You may even hear from a lot of people that like you, it's just something about you. It's just something about you. But again, it's like when it comes to making certain changes that will like disrupt your whole system, you're very, very hesitant and you make it harder than you need to. So I would recommend that you embrace death, right? That you embrace endings. You may also go through a lot of like heartbreaks to help you with detaching and really understanding the energy as a whole. Okay. Um, and you're also, part of your destiny as well is to be a mirror, a reflection to the people around you. And sometimes that may, you may be painted as the villain, even though your heart is, you have like, you are a heart-based kind of person. Like you are very loving, you are very sweet, you are very positive, you're very like in the lights, you're very like in the lights. um and I'm not, it's aspects of yourself that you repress, that you don't allow to be expressed, that's holding you back. And so the moment you allow yourself to really just show up, or allow this other side of yourself to come to the surface, and like channel your intuitive nature, again, destroy what needs to be destroyed, like bring chaos when chaos needs to come. Allow yourself to do that. And I don't mean like just raise hell, but it's just like an energetic thing, a spiritual thing that you can do behind the scenes when it comes to like, dispelling energy, but you're definitely here to bring some new things to the table. But you're one of the, yeah, you're one of the ones that are going to be called, especially with this life path number, to be a part of the breaking down of certain systems that are like no longer healthy or working for the collective. And it may hurt you because you got to separate yourself from certain people, separate yourself from certain things, and just do things that make you feel uncomfortable. But that's a part of it. So I encourage that you just embrace that. Also, like working with the moon. I do post full moon, new moon videos. I post a daily energy every day on our YouTube channel. If you're not with us on YouTube, head over there and subscribe and tune in and start working with the energy. I share rituals, and how you approach your rituals is however you choose to do so. But I do encourage that you start channeling your other, like very, your very intuitive and powerful energy in a new way, And you can still integrate and do things how you used to do it too. But there's definitely other aspects of yourself that you need to really face, acknowledge, accept, embrace, and bring to the table. And that's going to help when it comes to you creating the life that you desire. You said, wow, I feel the need for accepting endings and accepting what I am and who I am. But I am now shifting and elevating, not letting the negative deserve my positive. I think it was a typo maybe. But you are so on point. Ashe. Ashe. So honestly, for you, I would recommend that you check out the website and look at the past life regression. The past life regression is 15% off right now, but I definitely feel like you going back, because I'm seeing like this very high priestess, like this very powerful life where you were like the goat, you were like the head honcho spiritually of the tribe, and you was really in that energy. And it's like you got so disconnected from that. Maybe something happened. Yeah, it's something that happened that like scared you away. That scared you away from the darkness. And you was like, maybe it was a lot of deaths or something dark happened that just kind of completely turned you off. And ever since then, your life, your soul, it's like you buried that part. You was like, nope, I'm not going back there again. So a past life regression will definitely allow for us to go back to that life that I'm tapping into right now, and heal that story, bring some awareness, some enlightenment around that, and that's going to be the thing that frees you in this life, so you may walk in purpose and embrace all of that of which you're resisting. That's what I got for you. Ashe. All right, baby boo. You said we getting a spiritual lesson tonight, or no Legba? No, he Legba gone. Yeah, nah, not tonight. I showed up Divine, and so I was like, you want to come on tonight, or you want me to skip you? He's like, just skip me. Cause y'all know he like, I mean, he said like if he ain't coming up here before 10, he ain't in, and he won't gonna be up here before 10. I started tarot tea time at 10, so yeah, no, we done for the night. So if y'all done, if y'all have any questions, y'all can ask down below. I'll give y'all a minute or two if anybody want to read and let me know. But we about to go ahead and close out. It's 11:02. It's 11:02, so I think it's a nice time to go ahead and walk it out. What's that? Walk it out. You said I am so ready to come back to my authentic being. Ashe. Ashe. Honey Ivy said, thanks, Melanated Queen. You saw my era officially. Congratulations to you and long life. Ashe. What I miss? Big red bone. And fillet me on that, that. On that, that. I'ma own that. So at 11:03, we gone. Yeah, that's 5 energy. Let's go ahead and shift. Damn, it's like the longest minute ever. Graffiti said, all right, I'm home, y'all. Peace, everyone. I'm about to go live. All right, come on. I'm about to tune in. Ah, Graffiti TV, head ass. Damn, this is the longest minute ever, bitch. I'm trying not to look at the clock. Grave said, I want to run this back on YouTube. Does it go up immediately? Yes, immediately. Damn, it's still 11:03. Look, you gonna wait? No, it's time to go, bitch. Don't be fucking around. But I really want to transition with the 6 energy because we've been picking up on that 6, so we're gonna wait another minute. But I love y'all though. Thank y'all for sharing this space. Like I said, I did post the Libra full moon video on our YouTube, so be sure to check that out. Be sure to book your personal services for 15% off. You said funny. My battery life is on 33. Come on, 6. We here. We made it. I'll see y'all tomorrow. I love y'all so much. Enjoy the rest of your night, your morning, your afternoon, whatever time it is around your way. Guave, y'all go show up for graffiti. And we're going to see what baby we got for us. But I'll see y'all very soon. Enjoy the rest of your night. Later. Oh, love.